All right, here we go. Got these cake pans. We're going to do a traditional, whatever that is. I'm not going to make a traditional chocolate cake. First, I've got to spray some Pam if I have any left. It's a classic question I ask myself because this seems empty, but it's always working. There we go. That's the Baker's Perfect Release pan. And go like that. And I'm going to set those aside because they're just going to be poured into here. Those over here. What I have is going to go to about there. We get this wiped out here. Make sure this is all good. Okay, what I have is a mixing bowl. It's all nice and clean. Good to go. Got the traditional. And instead of using water, I'm going to be using coffee. Pour coffee in there. Just like that. Hot coffee, you know. And I'm going to be using a little bit of honey. Probably like 2 tablespoons or something. And I've got 3 eggs I'm going to be adding. Get the chocolate cake mix out. Here we go. There. And of course, the star of the show is the power drill. And you can turn it down on low too. And turn it on to clean it off. There you go. That's why I like using a power drill, because it's, well, I think it's easier than a mixer. I tried it one time because what had happened was, answering viewers' comments, as I went and I got a couple of these from the flea market, cleaned them up because it was like a couple bucks, thrift store, you know. And I was like, I want to try that on a drill. And that's what I've done, is I've just put it in a drill. And it works great. It doesn't, you know, run out of power. It does, you know how some of those, they're pretty fast, but you can smell them. You know what I'm talking about? This doesn't do that. So now I've got to go in and add. What does it say? It doesn't really say anything, does it? Yeah, it's got oil. I don't like to add oil. Normally I would add oil, but instead I'm going to add a half a stick of butter. And that'll take care of that. going to preheat the oven, make sure it's up to temperature. 400. And it always takes longer than what it says. So typically. So. Just try to even them out. I'm not going to have it to where it's like overflowing. I just want just enough to where it cooks and rises and does its thing. Yeah, that coffee made it good and warm. Melted the butter, made everything really easy to mix. So that's cool. That's the first part.